Assistant Manager Mr. Smith is talking to a potential client about signing a life insurance policy. Looks okay, but does it offer this kind of coverage too? I think I'm really gonna need it. Oh no, our policy doesn't offer that kind of coverage. What should I do? Right, improvise. I have to make a sale, one way or another, in times like these. Better emphasize other benefits of my product since we don't offer that coverage. The customer will understand once he hears my explanation. I think I should just be straight with the customer and tell him that we don't offer such coverage. I know it's available in another company's product. Guess I'll tell him about that if it'll help him. Okay, I've made up my mind. Which option do you think Smith chose? Hello, I'm Luke from IGM. Which choice would you make if you were Mr. Smith? Would you seize the opportunity to sell your product anyway? Or would you choose to tell the truth, even if it means you won't be making the sale? The internationally acclaimed sales consultant and best-selling author Bob Burg advises that you need to choose the latter option if you're to become a master of sales. But you might ask, shouldn't we strive to make a sale no matter what, especially in times like these? Most salespeople are out in the field every day chasing sales to meet their monthly targets, so engrossed with the thought that they have to take every shot at making a sale. This is why they choose either the first or the second option suggested in the scenario we saw earlier. These kinds of salespeople are, in Bob Burg's words, takers. They try to take as much as possible from customers at any cost. Naturally, they tend to recommend the most expensive products to customers instead of offering them what would really benefit them. Going down that road may give them short-term sales, but they'll end up losing the customer's loyalty in the long run. As soon as the misled customer makes the realization, the customer will be gone. But even when the salesmen are fully aware that they risk losing customers, many choose to be takers when they see a potential sale right in front of them. That's why words like pushy, dishonest, and manipulative come to people's minds most upon hearing the word salesperson, according To Sell is Human by Daniel Pink. But Bob Burg stresses that to be a great salesperson, you need to first think about how you can be of help to your customer instead of what you could get from the customer. You need to become a giver. The giving type of salesperson tries to do what's best for the customer even at his immediate expense, and even if it means recommending a competitor's product. When a customer meets a giver type salesperson, he or she grows to trust you. And when you win a customer's confidence, they will seek you to buy something or introduce you to potential customers. In other words, while it may seem like a giver loses in the short term, in the long run, he gains an incredible asset, which is customers' loyalty. Thus, existing customers become long-term customers, and their friends become your potential customers. Businesses that understand such power of givers take the lead in nurturing their salespeople into givers. Perfetti Van Melle, the Italian manufacturer of confectionery like Mentos, teaches their employees that a good salesperson is not someone who wins a deal at any cost. Instead, they stress that a good salesperson needs to work together with local retailers in finding new opportunities that would benefit them. In fact, when Perfetti salespeople meet retailers, instead of trying to sell more of their products, they give them tips about how to display different types of confectionery products on the shelf in order to achieve high sales. Some of their own products might get left out in the process, while a competitor's products take a spot on the shelf. By offering helpful suggestions that benefit retailers, instead of taking advantage of them to sell more Mentos, Perfetti established itself as a trusted partner of retailers. That said, Professor Adam Grant of Organizational Psychology at Wharton School says there's something you need to keep in mind to become a successful giver-type salesperson. You need to focus not on the customer's emotion itself, but to the thought that gave rise to such emotion. Givers empathize with others more easily, which can serve as their weak point. A customer shares his grief about how tough it is to make a living, and a giver salesperson feels sorry for him and goes easy on him in bargaining without even realizing it. Once that happens, it's hard to reach a desirable solution through objective and rational discussions. When such an event becomes a pattern, it will eventually harm the organization, and the salesperson will end up as a failed giver who cannot contribute to the customer's growth. However, using the practice of Perfetti Van Melle's, if the salesperson focuses on the thought that sales won't improve instead of the customer's emotion that things are tough, then he can put his head together with the customer and find new opportunities. Zig Ziglar, considered by most as America's best sales coach, once said, "If you help enough people get what they want, you will get what you want." Are you a taker type of salesperson who only cares about higher performance? Then from now on, try becoming a giver who helps customers first as much as possible. You'll become a top salesperson who not only achieves the best results, but also the respect from everyone.